Hello, cyberspace. It is I, Terracin, your favorite cyber bitch here. And I have with me tonight my chunky monkey, an American Celt.
Hey, bitch.
I have the mechanic.
What's up?
And after a long time away, kidnapped by Charlie, we have the Nano Reaper.
Hey, I was not in Vietnam, god damn it. But yeah, I'm back, fuckers.
And of course, we have Scooby 331.
Who is currently muted at this point in time.
Did you get an actual clapping sound effect?
Yes, I did. Damn
it. The world moves up. Next thing you know, Irving's gonna be sober. Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
All right, and the title of tonight's stream is Sewing on Buttons and Hand Washing Clothes. So, like, for the past week, I've been, I actually got one shirt done in, like, 3 days. Because my roommate's kid had this project he had to do of putting 100 things, it didn't matter what, but 100 of one type of thing on a t-shirt for 100 days at school. So his mom's like, you know how to sew? Well, yeah. Let's sew buttons on. I'm like, okay, what's in it for me? She's like, you get the rest of the buttons that aren't used. I'm like, okay. So I have a bunch of buttons. 3 jars of buttons.
I would have told the little brat, put a bunch of stickers on there. Or learn to sew.
I would have told him to put 100 Trump campaign buttons.
Just put a bunch of stickers on the damn shirt.
And then last night I sewed 100 buttons on my neighbor's kid's shirt for 100 days at school.
Oh, I seriously hope you charged her.
No.
Yeah, yeah, well, I get back to my state just in time to learn that I have to wear maroon that day because apparently, and this is not even a joking matter, a school bus pulled out into lost a fight with a train and a kid died. Yeah, not happy. Living in rural Texas, school buses are kind of a fact of life. And trains,
I know.
And trains, you don't win arguments with trains, even if you own a tank. And take it from a guy that owns a tank, you don't win an argument with a train.
Unless this specific tank is made by the Russians.
No, even
the might survive.
No, the Russian tanks are actually lighter than Western tanks. The T-72 is actually lighter than every NATO counterpart because it's only coming in.
I know. This is why I say you might survive because the thing might spin off.
Or catch air.
Yeah, or catch air. It might actually,
Russians
just get clipped.
Tanks.
Huh?
It might just get clipped by the train. The thing might just get clipped and you might just survive. However, if the train just T-bones the side of the Russian tank, yeah, you're fucked.
Okay, here's the thing. The only thing that wins in a fight with a train is a fucking ship. Because they out-ton it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but can they, momentum would also be a factor?
Well, okay.
Like a human's body out-tons a bullet.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Ships are made out of steel. Trains are made out of steel. Ships are very big. Trust me, I've worked on them. And it's anyway.
Well, by building, I mean a very big building.
I mean, a ship is like, a train's probably just going to go through the ship.
I don't know. The biggest container ships and the biggest super tankers are bigger than the Empire State Building. I mean,
yeah.
Damn.
If you stood them on end,
So it's the biggest carrier.
Dude, carriers are not big. When we work into the size of mass transit, actually, commercial is king.
Yeah. Super tankers are massive.
I know there's a carrier that's at least as big as the Empire State Building.
Yeah. The TI Europa, I can be on the bridge and put a target on the bow of that fucker and be shooting 1,000 yards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Trust
Around
me,
1,000.
I've done it. I have
now
set...
I want a video of that. Now I want a video of that just for kicks. One of those just for kicks videos.
Well, anyway, okay. So we talked about buttons. Tara, what did you hand wash this week? To get back to the stream's actual topic.
Yeah.
And
I think she walked away.
Oh no, I was hand washing.
There you go.
Yeah, what did you hand wash?
I am actually hand washing my roommate's work pants. Number one, it's laundry day tomorrow, and I'm going over to my aunt's to do laundry. And almost all her work pants are in the laundry, and there was a pair that somehow got grease or chocolate or something on it.
I bet the kid.
I don't know how. We both don't know how. It's unknown to us. But I refuse to let them go into the dryer, otherwise it would be permanently in there.
Yeah, it goes to stain land.
Exactly. So I've had them soaking in water and clothes detergent for a while. And some of the stains were coming out, but they started coming back. So now I have them in the sink with dish detergent. Because we're out of laundry detergent. All the laundry detergent is over at my aunt's house. So that's what I'm going to be doing for most of the night. So if I end up muted, it's because I've gone to scrub on it a little bit, let it soak, scrub on it, let it soak, rinse it, see how much has come out, all that good shit.
Well, I wasn't trying to monopolize the conversation, and I was like, look, we're supposed to talk about hand washing. So
what I normally end up hand washing most of the time is honestly my nice undergarments. Because
I was about to say, and being married, lingerie gets hand washed.
Yes, because you throw that shit in the washer and dryer, it will fall apart real fast.
Trust me. Adore me. What can I say? Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have money for Adore Me. If Burnside's listening, you can always get me a subscription to Adore Me, baby. I'll pick everything out. You just okay the credit card.
He's out and about wasting money probably on beer and butt dialed me on Discord.
Not surprised.
My triumphant return from the shithole of South America that I was at, and only Tara is here to greet me back. We'll have to do it a Nano's Back official stream.
Burnside said he should be home soon to get on here. Either that or he's going to get on mobile.
So we're going to get to hear Burnside drunk.
No, he'll be sober. The night he got drunk, which was a good night to get drunk, last Friday, which was my birthday.
Well, right now he can't get drunk. He might actually pass out in a snowdrift and die. Don't drink, Burnside. Chicago's a bitch.
So I'm going to show you guys something. My brother, I took him when he came to visit to this place called Bolin's Bluff. And I was like, we might see wild horses.
Oh.
And
I was just so laughing because I thought you were talking about the manatees.
Fuck off. So I took my roommate and the neighbor's kids and her son. We went to Bolin's Bluff and a few other places, and we had gone to Bivens Arm first. And, you know, I was like, do you guys want to try and see a real alligator? And they're like, yeah. Until my roommate's son saw this sign, and he asked what it said. And it said, there may be alligators on the trail. Don't try and pass them. Don't provoke them, stuff like that. And he freaked the fuck out. He wouldn't even get off the boardwalk and onto the ground trail. He was like, no. So we're like, do you want to go over to Payne's Prairie? And he's like, oh. So we get into the car, and I'm like, who wants to go see wild horses? And all the kids are like, yeah. So we go to Bolin's Bluff. Well, we get to the fork, and we take one of the forks. And, at that point, my roommate goes, we're not going to see any wild horses. We would have seen some by now. And that's when I was like, stop. And then I started recording this.
Oh.
I know it's bouncy. These are actually descendants from the Spanish conquistadors from St. Augustine.
Yeah. Lots of people don't know that actually Florida is the first settled state in all of the United States.
With St. Augustine being the oldest settlement.
Yeah. But however, Savannah, Georgia has the oldest underground sewers.
Yes.
Fun facts.
Now this one's really bouncy and stuff. I have another video after we met up with got past the horses. This one's much better.
I'd also like to point out that aren't Florida Mustangs a protected species?
Yes, they are. That's the mother right there, and the other one is her foal. There was a sign as we went in saying, do not try and pass the horses. Well, we're on the trail. We haven't gone off the trail or anything like that. I didn't want the 2 5-year-olds and the 4-year-old getting kicked by the horses, so I made them go behind me because I've already been kicked by horses.
Trust me, they hurt. They can kill you.
It's not pretty. It's not fun. It doesn't feel good, but I'd rather be the one getting injured than little kids.
Not only can the horses kick and fuck you up, they can bite you.
Oh, yeah.
And it hurts.
They've been known to take off fingers.
These are wild animals, people. They can and will hurt you.
Now, what I'm zooming in on here is this foal. The rangers have been looking for this foal for 3 months because it has a wound on its belly where it was bitten by an alligator.
But it looks like it's healed nicely. And by the way, I wouldn't call that a foal. That's almost a yearling.
Okay, yearling.
Yeah, remember, people, I actually own horses. So, yeah, that's almost a yearling. Mommy is about to kick that to the fucking curb.
Yeah. Actually, the wound is quite festered. The other side of this has pustules. So we called, my roommate called the forest rangers. I called UF Veterinary Hospital, where they have the large animal emergency. And they also called the rangers, and they were asking my roommate on the phone, where exactly did you guys see this horse? Because we've been looking for it for 3 months. We went on that same day. We went on another hike, a little shorter, and this is what's called trout lilies. they are native to Florida. A lot of people will see them in the woods and dig them up. It's illegal.
That's a protected species of plant.
Well, they dig them up going, oh, look, pretty lily. And then they, and this, where it's at is at a preserve.
No. That's actually, that plant is on the protected species list.
Mm-hmm. I know. I have it pulled up right here.
I'm sorry. I'm a nerd, even though I shoot people for a living, to the people in the listening audience. And I actually, like, collect weird plants, fish, and shit like that. So yeah. Don't dig up endangered species.
Yes,
I will find you, and I will Liam Neeson you.
And see, the way I was able to finally figure out which plant it was is by the leaves.
By the way, if you own a lionfish, do not release that shit in the Gulf of Mexico.
Please
Thank
don't.
you.
Those things can tear up the ecosystem.
Let me put it this way. I'm a salt. Okay. If you can shoot it with a gun and eat it, I do it. If you can catch it on a rod and reel or with a bow and arrow, I do it. Lionfish are in my state, which is on the other side of the Gulf from Terra. Lionfish are becoming a major nuisance to my native fish population.
Yep, on our side too.
Yeah. In fact, we are like my buddy who's a saltwater game warden. He told me, you catch one, kill it. Take a picture of it and smash it.
Let's see. Trout lilies are found naturally in only 3 counties in the central panhandle of Florida, but occur throughout the southeastern coastal plain in the Appalachians and other temperate woodland settings. This photo was, or the photos I was showing of the yellow trout lilies are from Cairo, Georgia. It's a perennial. They emerged with their 2 speckled leaves in very early spring, which is about right for this one. It's almost February. And here in Florida, we could have spring as early as the end of January. So. Let's see. Send their single flower bulb up just a few days later, bloom, and then essentially disappear for another year. If pollinated, the small capsule will remain above ground until the seeds are dispersed, but that's all that remains. So literally, they're only here for like a month, maybe 2, and then they're gone. So for me to actually see it in the wild is amazing. So that's pretty much what I did this weekend. And then later that night, my roommate's like, hey, do you want to go to the store? And I'm like, no, I'm in pain. Fuck you. Let's see if there's anyone in chat.
And I'm back. Sorry that took so long. What's going on?
Welcome back.
That was loud as fuck here. I don't know. I guess that like there must be some sort of thing that they have for homeless people in the neighborhood, and they must like shutter their doors at 9 o'clock. Because from like 9:30 to 10:30, there's like a parade of homeless people in this part of the neighborhood, and the dogs go nuts. So I have to shut off the mic.
Oh shit! You got the parade of homeless fucking people. You know what?
Yeah.
I bet you they all voted for America's dumbest congresswoman.
You think?
I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They had like campaign buttons for her and shit in Spanish, and I got one of them really angry at me, and I said to him, "Why do you even bother printing them in Spanish? They can't read in any language."
Ouch! Burn. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was called a racist, and I hate Mexicans. Anybody else want to laugh? Laugh at why that's funny?
Your
Yeah,
wife?
especially being as your wife is Mexican.
Yeah.
Well, I thought because Mexican is not a race.
No, it's a nationality, but yeah.
I mean, you can be as much a racist
No,
towards
I
Mexicans
said
as
that
you can
because
towards Americans.
he's told he hates Mexicans, which is kind of hard being as his kids are half white, half Mexican, and his wife is 100% Mexican, and he eats nothing but fucking Mexican food.
No. I got it. But
Oh yeah,
No.
you're totally racist.
You must have the shit every night.
yeah. Right now, I'm totally hating this fucking corkscrew. Where's Irving when I need him? No, I just watched the complete collapse in first person of the Venezuelan government. It's good. So
That must have been fun.
let's put it this way. I don't like watching people starve to death because of fucking communism.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, fucking piece of shit. Okay, there it goes. Hear the pop.
Yeah, I
Wine?
heard the pop.
Yeah, I'm a wine drinker. It comes from owning grapes and an appreciation for Spanish food because I'm a racist.
No, I hear you. I prefer sangria to beer myself.
Oh no! I make a fucking bomb-ass sangria with white rum, peach brandy, 2 bottles of Spanish table wine, pineapple juice, limeade concentrate, orange juice concentrate, mango juice, and fresh fruit.
Damn. I just chugged the Carlo Rossi right out the bottle.
No, but actually, when I was in Venezuela, this little 8-year-old kid gave me a rosary made out of that they basically did from hand woven. And you know what? When the Pope is busy fucking trashing Trump, where the fuck is the Pope out there giving out aid? Because John Paul would have been out there giving out aid.
Yeah.
And that's why I have. Yeah. No, I mean, I was actually.
Hey, Kara.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Queen of the South wants to join in.
I mean, I'm not trying to monopolize the conversation, but man, that I've never seen in the Western world a level of human suffering that I've seen in Venezuela.
No, by all means, I want people to hear this myself. No one talks about this shit. You know, it bothers the shit out of me, especially living here, that I got to hear these assholes and get cut off by them constantly and see these Bernie 2016 stickers still stuck on their cars. And
Yeah.
Ready for his 2020 stickers.
That's even worse. I see them with the Bernie 2020 stickers right now. I honestly got to leave my knife at home so I don't fucking slice people's tires over this shit.
Or the Hillary 2020 stickers.
That's fine. I don't mind if they want to take over the world, but it's just the fact it's the Bernie supporters specifically because it's all specifically about the socialism with them. Hillary's supporters, these are the type of people that like to sit around in dark rooms in the throne with a cape on. They're a bunch of sick weirdos. Them I could care less about. You know,
or the Kamala Harris supporters. I mean, I just saw this, or the former fucking. I mean, apparently, I walked back into a shitstorm of Democrats.
Oh,
And I'm like, okay, the former CEO of Starbucks. First of all, fuck Starbucks. I'm not paying $9 for a fucking I'm not paying $9 for a fucking cup of coffee. And the most expensive thing in it is the 17-cent Coke or cup. By the way, I have a friend that worked at Starbucks. If you buy Starbucks coffee, you are being ripped off. You know.
I buy Dunkin' Donuts and brew it at home.
Yeah,
I don't go to.
I've never had a Dunkin' Donut before.
I don't like to go to Starbucks because I don't like to support cultural appropriation.
How so?
Have you ever looked at their menu? And what do they call the people that work there? Seriously.
French or Italian?
I mean, not one of those people has a vowel in their name. And if it is, it's not in the right places. Every time I go in there and I look at them, I'm like, well, I see are Jews and Spanish people in there. And I'm like, okay. And I'm looking up at the menu and I'm looking at them. And one of them, like, he goes like this to me. He tried to say macchiato. And I look at him and I'm like,
No. And I'm going to be blunt. A macchiato in fucking Italy is completely fucking different.
yeah.
No, you know where I go? I go to Zebra Coffee House locally because the employees of it are people in a halfway house program. They're recovering drug addicts. And if I can help somebody get off fucking drugs, I'd rather buy coffee from them.
I go to the coffee house on the square because it's got college kids working in it. I mean,
yeah,
every guy and girl working in there is working to pay for their college.
Well, you know what? You can also go to a local strip club and have the strippers tell you the same goddamn lie.
Yep.
Well, no, literally, I've seen their student ID cards.
Here, we have college students that do the same thing. Only thing is a lot of them, it's mommy and daddy are paying for school, but mommy and daddy won't pay for their recreation. So they have to get a job. Then
Well, I don't think mommy and daddy are gonna pay for some of these kids to go play with a lathe and a bandsaw.
You mean a degree that would actually allow them to make to be self-sufficient?
Yeah, as opposed to a degree that would be safe, like an artist.
Okay, can I be blunt? Can people please go into the aircraft mechanics programs at your local technical college? We are currently facing a shortage of aviation mechanics. You know what? If you like making $90 an hour, after 1 year of experience, become an airframe and power plant mechanic. Thank you.
Here. I'm all for that.
I'm just saying, hey, if you want a degree that will actually help you make yourself money and pay off your student loans in a matter of, less than 3 years, airframe and power plant. And then you know what? You go back to school because it's only associate's degree and keep using your federally guaranteed student loans to go get your avionics and welding certificates. That way, you can literally write your own fucking ticket.
Nice.
Oh, we're going to have this soundboard for a while now, I see, huh?
Yeah.
She got a shiny new toy and she's going to be playing with it for a long while.
Well, I was going to say that, I'm just trying to help kids because please stop feeding the gender studies programs.
This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo's song.
Well, shit.
Hey, all I got to say,
Go ahead.
is you will never see a plumber that has a truck over 2 years old.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the one to point out technical colleges might be a viable option for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I think Texas has some kind of program where the state will actually pay for part of the technical college. I'm not sure about that.
I live in Texas. I'd have to look that up, dude.
I live in Texas too. That's why I say that.
And I'm gonna make fun of my alumni or my grad school alumni because of the Hazelwood Act. I'm gonna make fun of UNT. You're the most worthless fucking school. You have a shitty football program. Stop wanting me to donate money. Ain't gonna happen unless you're gonna do something for the music program.
Yeah, their football team isn't all that great, but my dad works in the physics department still.
Yeah, but you got to agree that they need to do something with the fucking music department. The thing that put that school on the map. Hello, Nora Jones, the Eagles. You know, just saying.
No matter how bad that team is, I still support them because my dad still works there.
Denton sucks.
Yes, it does. It's full of assholes. You have no idea how many times I've been door checked on my bicycle.
That's that's like a felony by me.
Yeah, it is. But you try catching the license plate when you're hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Or even the color of the car.
Hey, as long as it's not a giant black Chevrolet truck, you're good. Swear I didn't hit you.
No, I have not been hit by trucks yet. It's always been a freaking sports car so far, ironically.
Funny, then you must have gotten my Zebra Coffee House reference.
Actually, no, I did get door checked by an SUV once.
I refuse to own SUVs. Now, Zebra is a coffee house in Denton. Although the one on the square is better.
Yeah,
I will
the
give you
Jupiter
that.
House.
I was actually going to say the other one, but yeah, Jupiter House works too.
Yeah.
How about that overpriced mini mart? How about that overpriced mini mart that burned down?
Yes, I'm glad that finally burned down.
I'm just glad I was able to buy the fucking sarcophagus from the mummy before it burned down.
I mean, that place was so overpriced. It's like, seriously, all you're selling here is junk.
They wanted like $8,000 for a non-functional 1950s Coke machine.
When you could probably get a 1950s functional Coke machine for less on eBay.
No, I bought one out of Sanger for $2,000. Put another $2,000 into it, having it fully functionally restored and enameled. And I have $4,000 into one, and it actually dispenses beer out of in my game room. Because I live out by Darkwitch. Are you familiar where Lake Bridgeport is?
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, Denton is the closest big town to me.
Yeah.
This is so cool to me, listening to this conversation, because I don't know jack shit about Texas.
Let me put it this way. It's conceivable I could buy him a beer this week.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is completely conceivable. And do you know where Lake Kiowa is?
Yes. Okay, let me give you my favorite bars in Denton: the Bearded Monk, East Side Draft House, DCBC, Mulberry Street Cantina, and Oak Street Draft House.
Okay, well, I just usually go to. There's one bar I like because I know the bartender. She gives me a. Because when I'm on a bike ride, she's the only bartender who will fill up my water bottle for free. She won't make me pay like $1 to fill up my fucking water bottle. It's the only reason I
fuck
go
that
there.
shit. Where do you go?
Yeah. You know where Ace Tattoo is?
Yes, I do.
You know that sports bar right beside it?
Game Changers?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I don't
Used
remember
to
the name.
Used to be.
It's on
shit.
Teasley.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is the officially small world.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like I know a lot of the bar owners down there. I actually like DCBC because they actually are a brewery in Denton, and I love Harvest House.
What are those two? I'm not very good with store names. If you tell me what street it's on, I can remember where it is.
Harvest House is by okay, do you know where Mellow Mushroom is?
The what?
The Mellow Mushroom.
Vaguely.
Okay, do you know where the Industrial is?
Yes. I know
okay,
exactly.
Down the street. Okay, down the street from the Mellow Mushrooms. A friend of mine owns that. And that's I'd only drink on the square because fuck Fry Street. Because I'm 41, my wife is 24. Yeah, we're both like fuck Fry Street.
I would rather shoot myself in the leg than drink on Fry Street. Literally.
Do you know what's funny? There are no bars actually on Fry Street.
Not anymore.
Yeah, since the tomato burned to the ground, which was the best pizza place in all of Denton.
Oh yeah, that was the best pizza place in all of Denton.
Okay. Yeah, and it doesn't hold a candle to either Chicago or Brooklyn pizza. Because Brooklyn knows how to make a portable. No, because Brooklyn knows how to make a portable pizza, and Chicago knows how to make a piece of pizza that weighs 4.5 pounds.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
I know,
but it was the best pizza in Denton.
I gotta give it to New York, and Scooby knows how much I hate New York.
Thanks.
Scooby, you'd be the only reason I would visit New York, and we'd still say fuck Manhattan.
Oh yeah, Manhattan's Manhattan.
Well, no, I got to go to Manhattan because that's where they sell the world's largest Hershey bar. And if I didn't get Izzy a fucking Hershey bar while I was there, I would never have sex again. Hey, girls like chocolate. What can I say?
Yeah, I know. My wife's love affair with it has been ongoing for at least 2 decades.
Yeah, Nano, I think you would have a heart attack if you saw my truck.
I think you'd be terrified of mine. I roll a 3500 Denali with that's like 8-inch suspension lift, 4-inch body lift, 44-inch tires, the whole fuck. Yeah, I am the high-tech redneck that everybody's scared of.
You would be terrified of mine for a different reason. I got this thing for $500.
Hey, is it the? Do you have that T100 in Denton that looks like it has a jet engine on it?
No, I am not that gaudy. I have a 98 Ford F-150.
God bless you for claiming that right.
I have a
you know exactly.
Yes, I know exactly what motherfucker you're talking about.
Hey, what about the F-250 Flat Earther?
Oh no, not him. No, I have a freaking 1998 Ford F-150. Cost me $500.
So you have the box truck. You have the box. No, you have the fucking. I'm not a box truck. I am the snail or turtle truck.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got a Triton V8 in it, and the only reason I bought this thing was because it had a manual transmission in it.
Yeah. Well, I've got two trucks. My small one's a 3500. My big one is made by man.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah.
It's a Paris to Dakar six axle rally RV.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've got like, dude, I use it as a command and control vehicle in the third world, dude. I love it.
Yeah, but I know which guy you're talking about with the fucking jet engine looking thing on the back. Guy's an asshole. Person who owns that is, don't know who the hell he is, but yeah, but you would be terrified of my truck. There's so much wrong with it.
He has what on the back end of it?
Okay, it's this
No.
jet engine looking thing.
Yeah, it's a mock up. First of all, it's a piece of shit because, and I love Toyota trucks. Don't get me wrong, but it's a mocked up T100 with a fake jet engine. It's garbage.
Yeah,
And it has like Worldland Speed Ripper hubcaps on it. It's just idiotic looking.
yeah. I mean, you look at it and you really want to stick a real jet engine on it and wire it to the accelerator. So when he starts the freaking car and he pushes down the accelerator, he just crashes this thing. So he'll get rid of it. Or just disable his reverse gear. So when he hits the accelerator, even if he puts it in reverse, he just goes forward and crashes into something.
This is Red 5. I'm going in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this guy, I don't know what possessed him to do that.
People do weird shit. That's part of this country's charm is the redneckery that goes on.
No. Since Dark Witch and I live in the same part of the world, I live technically in Wise County. He lives in Denton County. We're practically county-wise neighbors, and are subject to the same local politics. So,
yeah.
Scooby, you're about to hear about Texas politics for once.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Nano Reaper, have you been to the Denton Square lately?
Scooby, I have an article. Attention.
Like within the past 6 months lately.
I try to avoid the square. Okay, I go to the square, but I like LSA Burger. I'm waiting on the new British pub to open because I'm a huge football fan, not fucking American armball.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Trust me. There's one thing about dating a Mexican. You watch Mexican League. Trust me. And I have a lot of friends that are Hispanic. Unfortunately, no. I would rather hang out with illegal Mexicans than no. No, I'd rather even have them as neighbors than liberal Americans.
And the reason I'm laughing is because it's true. No,
okay, let me tell you something about the so-called illegals that everybody bitches about. They go to work 6 days a week.
Exactly.
And they actually take They actually take part in their kids' lives.
Yeah, exactly. No, but Nano Reaper, next time you go to the square, there's a big black truck. I don't remember what maker it is. I don't remember what make and model it is, but it's got big pink lettering on it, and it says Flat Earth Society.
No, I know that when I make fun of it. It's an F-250.
Yeah,
the house. There's actually they live in a house. During the last. During the last school board election, I supported David Shook as a friend of mine. And I had to go actually knock on the house's door as a door knocker. Got it, terrifying.
I mean, Flat Earth Society, seriously? Do you really think the Earth is flat?
Yes, they do. I had to spend 30 minutes trying to get my friend elected to the school board.
That's funny. I used to have a teacher named Mr. David Schultz. That's funny.
Well, my big selling point was my friend that was running for school board was the only candidate that actually had kids going to Denton ISD.
No, I mean, seriously. Someone who actually believes the Earth is flat. Here, let me strap you to the top of a Saturn V missile or Saturn V rocket and launch you out into space, and you tell me if the Earth is flat.
And then
I know.
Did your friend the friend David Shook, is he on the school board or a teacher or something?
No, but he actually has kids. He's a software engineer for the railroad company.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Because if he was a teacher or part of the school board, I was gonna ask you if he had taught in North Carolina. Because I seriously, I had a teacher by the name of Mr. David Shook. He taught social studies.
No. The reason I was trying to get him elected is unlike any other candidate, he actually had kids in the district he was trying to get elected to.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, it's the fact that he had a vested interest in the school board. By the way, he lost by 24 votes. I had potheads and theater nerds voting for him because he would rather spend money on actual academic programs than spend it on football.
Yeah, that seems to be everyone's selling point. Oh, I'll improve the football team. Yeah, I don't think anyone can improve the DHS Broncos.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, when Geyer opened.
By the way, did you realize that they're about to tear that stadium down? And everybody's going to be playing at the Consolidated Stadium? I'm sorry, guys. We're going to bore you guys with local politics for a little bit.
Okay.
I pay taxes there. I own 5 rental properties in Denton. So
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I have a vested interest in actually caring about my property value.
Cool. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
I mean, the Denton Broncos got their ass beat by Geyer when Geyer, like the first year Geyer opened. It was like, seriously?
I'm going to say this. I don't care about who wins. It's going to sound fucking horrible. You know what I care about? I care about fucking kids getting a quality education. Because my property taxes have to pay for that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the teachers at DHS, they're pretty good. I mean, some of them are complete morons. Some of them are complete morons now because they have this new system at the schools where the teachers don't take attendance, their assistants do, and it gets logged. And
okay, trust me. My wife graduated from TWU as an early education major, and she works for Sanger ISD.
Okay, well, this is how Denton High does it then.
Yeah. To let you know, she's a Denton High alumni.
Oh, cool. So am I.
She's 24. So you might actually be the same age.
I'm 34.
Okay, yeah. Well, I robbed the cradle. I'm 41.
Yeah, no, I'm 34. I sound younger. No, I'm 34.
You know what? There's a good chance we've run into each other on the square.
Probably.
My favorite place to go drinking on the square is Wine Squared.
Nope, haven't gone in there.
I go to Hooligans, but there's too many pushy drug dealers, and I don't do drugs. And I go to Pasquale's.
Well, usually if I'm on the square, I just go straight to the Jupiter House, or if you've ever seen a guy walking a road bike with cleats on, and trust me, you know when someone's wearing cleats because it sounds like a pair of high heels.
Hey, do you ever go to Bearded Monk?
I've gone there 2 or 3 times.
You don't have short brown hair, do you?
Yeah, I cut it about 3/8 of an inch.
And you ride? You don't fill your camel pack up with beer there, do you?
No.
Okay. I thought I might actually recognize you, because there's a guy that rides a road bike that fills his fucking water pack up with beer there.
No, I always fill my Camelback up with water.
Yeah, because washing it out for beer is disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, washing it out for beer is disgusting. Plus, after you've been drinking for half the night, it's like, fuck. You're gonna need hydration.
Hey, but you know what? We should meet up at like the Mulberry Cantina sometime or Game Changers and drink a beer together or something.
Yeah, sounds good. Here, let me punch my Discord into the side chat. No, I didn't want to.
We actually live close enough together, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Scooby, are you there?
Yeah.
Because I got a story for him that'll piss him off.
I don't get pissed. I'm looking for the. Oh wait, it came via.
Malkavian 019. Okay, it's Malkavian 019.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna add you via Discord.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I forgot to punch in the numbers. Okay. Well,
Terry,
just
what's
add
the story?
019.
I'm waiting for Scooby to get back.
Hey, Scooby, where are you?
Okay, where the
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
is 019?
I'm gonna go find
Yeah.
that
Here,
song.
let me retype it correctly.
Yeah, so I can edit it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was typing too fast.
Got it. No problem.
Yeah,
Friend request sent.
Okay. Come on. Show up in pending. Please.
Por favor.
Okay.
Is it going to show up? Just send me a message and see if it'll pop up on mine.
All right. Start conversation. Ed. Paste. Okay.
I'm gonna play this,
Oh God.
and I'm not monetized, and pretty much everyone has access to this. It's widely used on the web. I'm doing this because I'm wondering where the fuck Scooby is.
Yay. Okay.
Load.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It auto accepted. I got you.
All right, man. Yeah, it's rare. Okay. Let's put it this way. Denton County is tiny.
Yeah.
Northwest part of the Metroplex where we live is very small.
Yeah.
Denton's this nasty place that has all of the bad qualities of a small town and all of the bad qualities of a big city, and none of the benefits of either.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you ready?
Full of assholes.
Hey,
and
it's
asshats.
Burnside.
It's a pudding.
Yeah, I kind of got
It's a
buried.
sucker butt.
Oh,
Hey,
gee, thanks,
Burnside.
asshole. Hey, yo.
What's up, Burnside?
I'm not a hoe, damn it. Say it again, and
Oh.
I'll sting you.
Lots, for a change, lots and lots and lots of snow. So much snow, I dare say the crime rate has actually dropped. And by a couple, I mean like 5. A flat 5.
You better keep that damn snow up there with you.
Hey,
I
Burnside,
want
can I
snow.
actually bring my man 6x6 off-road monster RV up there and drive around?
No, it actually might be safe enough to do that.
Hey, Burns, did you slip on a sheet of ice and fall on your ass?
No, I actually had to do the one thing I always enjoyed as a child, but being in a rush to get shit done, I didn't get to enjoy it too much, and that's dig snow trenches. I mean, I'm glad I bought that massive shovel, but between the crazy shit that happened yesterday and how it just kept coming down today, I was like, fucking getting anywhere. God damn.
It's never snowed enough here for me to make snow trenches.
Oh, trust me.
All right,
If-
we're
if
getting
I-
ready to play 1 minute of music, only just because I know it pisses off Scooby.
Oh boy.
Where are you? We got some work to do now.
Oh Christ.
Need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo. I see you.
Okay, we're about to violate some copyright laws.
I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not monetized, and this is used every fucking where.
And then Nano Reaper, there's a friend of mine. He goes by the Killing Joke, and he plays copyrighted music on his streams. Like it's like a music radio show, and he gets past it.
All you have to do is use the Fair Copyright Act. Just say,
Mhm.
I do not own any musical content used in this video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that-
that's why we always
that
put
doesn't
that in
really
the
work.
description. I just hope we don't have to start like reading the whole goddamn thing. Because if we have to, that would be fucking annoying.
I am the professional worry wart. I apologize.
But and then also,
And I'm the professional cynic.
I'm sure
Yep.
you've heard of Unknown Archive. He plays copyrighted like TV shows and music and shit like that. But he's always giving commentary, so it's fair use. And he's not monetized either.
Well, we could play the Venezuelan national anthem because, well, I was
I don't
just
think
there.
they're
And,
gonna be able to sue us.
Oh,
They
Nano,
can't afford to
fuck
do
them.
that.
They know.
Nano, you didn't know I'm a Venezuelan real estate agent.
You have a fucking crap with a what a shit.
Just fucking with you. I don't.
That's
No.
funny.
It's just funny
No.
because they're talking
No,
about it.
I'm gonna be this. I got a rosary made from fucking sock string. Okay, and the fact that it was made from fucking a white sock string, and they made it by hand. I would rather have this rosary than a rosary fucking touched by the current Pope made of solid gold. Because this took more fucking effort.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like they're getting pretty crafty over in that part of the world. Then
No,
again, I suppose they don't exactly have a choice.
no, I'm not going to say. No, it's nothing to be laughed at. And how rarely do you see me go, you need to shut the fuck up? But it's nothing to be laughed at. People starving to death en masse because of government corruption is nothing to be laughed at.
Right.
True,
but then the Venezuelan people need to rise up against their government and
Yeah, but they've been conveniently disarmed by their
that's true
government.
too.
That's what happens when you trust your government and let it do whatever it wants. I mean, this
That's
is the
what
rise and fall of
happens.
third world nations, man.
No, this is what happens when you elect socialists. Fuck Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. Long story short, yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't like socialism, communism, all that shit. It does this to perfectly good countries. Before they decided they wanted to go full famine Bolshevik, they were actually a pretty decent country right here. And now people are starving, dying, and butchering each other and going cannibalistic, and Lord alone knows what else.
Yes,
And
yet they are the fourth richest oil reserves in the Western Hemisphere.
Somehow, yeah. I don't get how that, you know.
No.
I
You know
mean,
what
they
it
just
is?
sell the oil.
Government. It's called government corruption, where the people in power take it all.
Figures.
We have a question in the chat. Pox Toxic says, haven't the Venezuelans attacked the shit out of Capitol buildings like weekly since the collapse?
Yeah,
good question.
Yeah, they have, but the problem is, I mean, I was there providing security for U.S. interests, and it appalls me. And you know what? I'm not a big fan of government intervention, especially in foreign politics. But you know what? If you're gonna have a humanitarian reason to fucking kick the shit out of the Venezuelan government, people starving to death in mass because they have been and kowtowed by their own fucking corrupt government. If there's ever a righteous reason for foreign interdiction, which I normally would stand against, this is one.
Damn. I moved. Because, yeah, normally times I've known you, you're more like, you know, the type of, you know, do it yourself, don't rely on the government type of guy, too. But, damn, it must be pretty fucking terrible down there.
Yeah, when I see people starving to death, trying to provide for their families, it really does pull at my heartstrings that people claim I don't have.
I sympathize with you there, man. Starving to death is a terrible way to fucking go.
And I'm sorry, I am a professional purveyor of violence. That is my profession. And I wish my profession did not exist. But I'm also I'm a big non-interventionist. I do not believe we should get involved in foreign government affairs. But you know what? If there's a righteous reason to fucking topple an unjust government, it's because they're starving their own people to death.
Pox also says, dude, they were eating zoo animals last year.
Yep.
Out of zoo animals, Pox. They ran out of zoo animals.
You know what's really strange that I just now noticed? Like,
What?
We've toppled governments. America has toppled tyrannical governments because that happen to have a lot of oil, but not this one.
Oh no, Venezuela has a shit ton of oil.
Yeah. So why are we jumping at the bit to give them some democracy?
Freedom.
It's not economically viable for us.
Yeah, it's backfired. It backfired.
Scooby over.
What?
I played the Scooby-Doo theme song and you appear.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if we want to use the reason we invaded Iraq, which, yeah, we knew they had chemical weapons. We sold them to it. But if you want to have an absolute humanitarian, righteous reason to invade a country, Venezuela, they're starving their own citizens to death.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
That's sad.
I am not a big fan of interventionism at all. Because you know what? That puts people like me getting shot. And I'm a capitalist. It's not gonna. I'm not trying to make money with bullet holes in me. I'm sorry, but I actually felt sorry for these people.
Yeah.
And
Wow. I've never heard you feel bad for anyone relatively left. That's must be worse over there than I imagined.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and so those of you that know me, man, I spent the last 71 days in that country, and watching preschool children fucking fight over MREs, going back and getting more MREs to give them. Yeah. I am by fucking definition a mercenary. But I have got a heart, and fuck the Venezuelan government. And thank you, Trump, for telling that fucker, you know what? Fucking have fair elections. Because no one deserves to starve to death, so your fucking president can drive a fucking brand new Rolls Royce.
An asshole's driving a Rolls Royce where they don't even have a pot to eat out of.
No. Burnside? They have the fourth largest oil reserve in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
As in, okay, Mexico is the third largest. America and Canada are pretty much tied for one.
Uh-huh.
They have billions of dollars in crude oil. No one in that country should be starving.
Absolutely.
No one.
Yeah, if they've got that much fucking oil, they should be flipping it for $1 for the people so that, you know, the people can actually work and eat and do, you know, regular shit. That's unfathomably not just corrupt, but inhumane.
And I'm going to
put
be
people
really,
in such
blunt.
dire fucking straits.
How many of you have a Valero station around you?
I do.
I'm mine.
Don't shop there.
Never do.
Nano Reaper, don't Venezuelan also have they're a diamond exporter too?
No,
So
they're emerald. Both Venezuela and Colombia export emeralds and rubies.
Okay, because it says according to official figures, before 2005, Venezuela was a small diamond exporter, producing just 3,000 carats per month.
Oh,
However, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, somebody that's worked in the privatized military contractor business for as long as I have, diamonds are a racket. Diamonds, the diamond cartel, diamonds are very overinflated. 5 families out of South Africa, Israel, and the Netherlands absolutely control the diamond market, and Russia.
Damn.
Yeah.
And those families are friends of mine. But no, diamonds are overly inflated, and most of the diamonds that come out of Venezuela are industrial grade.
So for like mining tools and shit like that?
Sandpaper. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For me to say I have a lot of pity for a foreign country, you guys have known me for how many? Over a year?
Yeah.
Almost 2.
Yeah. This is not my normal reaction.
Not at all. That's why I'm set up back.
I do not like watching children starve to death. Period.
You know, the thing of it is with that crude oil, it's actually
that crude oil goes straight into the government's corruption.
Yeah.
So
well, a lot.
I'm just saying this: don't buy from Valero.
Yeah. Well, a lot of what's going on now with their oil is they don't have really well working refineries. Their refineries are pretty much the same ones that they've had since Chavez was in power, so they haven't been updated or even really well maintained. So they don't have the economic viability to convert the crude into refined oil. So basically, for them to just
Get over here.
pump and distribute the crude in barrels, it's barely break even for them right now. So they're the fourth largest, but that's part of what's affecting their economy. It's all fourth largest on paper. Their equipment is woefully inadequate for them to actually turn a profit with their oil the way that they have their equipment set up right now. At least that's the last thing I was reading.
Yeah. But
Well, they could always make an equipment deal because I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but Russia makes equipment deals with the EU and other powers for trying to get access to the oil that they have over in Siberia.
Oh, yeah, this can all be remedied, Burnside. It's just Maduro don't want to do it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Putin, okay. China is now China is one of China's one of the biggest explorers in Russia, financing wise, for natural gas. Because China wants to join the rest of the modern world on natural gas. And basically tell North Korea, which is their sole export, is shitty coal, to go fuck off.
And then China, isn't China the largest exporter of opium?
No. Okay, first of all, no one legally exports opium. First of all. And no, China's one of the largest consumers of opium.
Yeah. They're one of the largest exporters of raw steel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what China's main draw is. They put out a lot of steel, a lot of low grade steel, a lot of pig iron, a lot of low grade alloy components. China's very good for component materials. That's where they make their money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and slave labor. Let's not even lie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolute slave labor.
China's the reason I voted for Trump. He was the only person talking about them.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say this. Trump is not right wing. He's a centrist. And I don't have a problem with a centrist.
Yeah. It's what the country needs right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? He's going to put America first.
Yeah.
And I like that. That's needed because look what all this bending over backwards bullshit has done for the world. Europe did that, and now they're being overrun by fucking ISIS. And all these other third world assholes that are in fucking socialism, communism, shit like that have, tried to tell people, oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that, under the guise of helping. Like Venezuela, where people are starving to death and children are fighting over MREs that diplomats bring.
Yeah. Like, I've had to hear people's mouths for the past couple of days about the shutdown and him ending it. And I explained to them as best I could. I said, all right, the shutdown lasted a month. I said, throughout the course of this month, I said, they were doing fiscal assessment. I said, now that they...
I'm going to be blunt, okay? Because I've heard so much about the government shutdown. Okay, we've had you know what? The government has failed. The goddamn, and I'm going to be really blunt here, Congress, no, in particular, the House of fucking Representatives has had as one job, one very important job. And for the past 10 years, they've not done that job. Either fucking as Republican or Democrat. So fuck them. They have one job. You know what their job is? Pass a goddamn fucking budget. Don't like that?
Yeah.
You know what? Go fuck off. You know what?
Agreed.
Both the Democrats and the Republicans hold some guilt. Don't like the party in power? Let's not pass a budget. So we can go throw a hissy fit every 90 days. Fuck that. Pass a goddamn budget. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. What I'm guessing he did was it lasted 31 days, this shutdown. and what I'm thinking it was that he was having them do a fiscal assessment. And I think what they figured out was there's 3 weeks now that they're using to reorganize everything. I think if they don't give him his wall, he's completely and fully prepared to shut down the government. And I think what they figured out over the past month, and now what they're trying to hammer out with this 3 weeks, is how they can actually shut down the government, quote unquote, shut it down, and actually run this fucker more efficiently now that they take these other people's hands off of the levers of power. That's really what I'm thinking. That
You know what I'm thinking is Trump
Mhm.
is playing a game with these people.
Oh, of
He
course.
comes.
of course.
No. Here's the thing. He says, "Hey, look, give me a deal. Let's look at it." And then they're like, "Okay." They give him, and so he comes back with a compromise, right? And they're like, "No compromise." So he paints the Democrats to all of us that actually work like a living. You know, like me, I'm a libertarian. I'm like, you know what? You want to fuck a man in the ass? That's your goddamn business. You want to smoke pot? That's your damn business. Fuck with my guns. You know,
Yeah.
make me pay more property taxes. You know, I am a libertarian. I am straight up keep my government tiny. You know?
Yeah, that's minarchism. Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe in minarchism too. I tell people all the time, I like things authoritative and I like it minarchism. Authoritative, in other words, if you break the law, we're gonna throw the fucking book at you. I like it.
Yeah, but I want an absolute minimum of law.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
fine. That's
That's
fine.
what
I just want the
minarchism
laws that are
is.
there to be enforced. And
Well, I think we have. I'm going to be honest. I think we have too many laws. You know.
Oh, I agree. There's a million laws for a lot of stupid shit. And I'm not talking about like that dumb stuff people pick on that, has been like around for 100 years that nobody enforces. I'm talking like we got real laws for real dumb things.
We have another question in the chat.
Mhm.
Pox Toxic says, "So how do you help the people without a handout or feeding into the commie dictatorship?"
Honestly,
that's really simple. You just go to the Imperial Palace and you slaughter everyone inside.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy. You do have to get rid of the existing government, but you have to transition to making them feed themselves. And
Yeah.
there's no easy solution. I appreciate what Pox is saying, and I'm not a big fan of big government or government handouts. But if there's ever a justifiable need for a handout so people can get a hand up, it's
Right.
the people. It's the people of Venezuela. We're talking about, and we're not talking about unskilled labor. We're talking about fucking petroleum engineers being out of work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, evil is evil, and honestly, the Venezuelan government is evil
As
Well-
fuck.
Plus, if you look at the word evil, what does it spell backwards? You gotta live.
Yeah. You know, what I would do in this sort of a situation, given what we have available at our fingertips, this is one of those times where, I don't know, you start up a GoFundMe and get some other military contractors or your outfit if you guys are interested and send you guys in to get rid of them. Seriously. That's what I would do. These people want to start
honestly, if you don't want violence, I've got a multi-engine turboprop, and here's the thing. If guys want to fucking buy rations, I will gladly airdrop them over Venezuela.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Buy
that's actually really
rations, buy storable food, rice, beans, regular shit like that, and just airdrop the living fuck out of it.
No, dude. I will by airdrop. I mean, I will land troops and make sure the people get them.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's really
I'm all
cool.
for that.
I'm not a big fan of wanting to start World War IV, but I legitimately feel sorry for the citizens of Venezuela.
That's really cool of you.
And it is pulling at heartstrings that people don't think I have.
No, I know you probably addressed this already because I wasn't here at the beginning of the stream. Where have you been? Like,
Venezuela. I've actually been
Oh.
watching a country self-implode for the last 71 days. Like I said, I had a 4-year-old kid when I handed him an MRE, hand me a rosary made from like sock thread.
yeah, like they were showing you, like, thank you, like, this is all I have, but they're showing their
Damn.
appreciation just for that MRE. So yeah.
And I would rather wear this rosary as a Catholic than one blessed by the current Pope. Or, to be blunt, Jesus Christ himself. Because this kid gave me something. It was actually, he wove this from the socks on his feet that he didn't have.
Right.
Damn.
He just gave you everything he had.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I have noticed about people that don't have a lot or don't have anything at all. They will do anything and everything in their power to show, their gratitude, and that they're not taking anything and everything for granted. And they will give you their last to show like they appreciate what you've done. Even if, like it was an MRE that they got, it was food. But what I'm trying to get at is that the less fortunate, are like, I wouldn't say like
More
better
appreciative?
people. Yeah, more appreciative. Thank you. They're more appreciative than, say people that's got money out the yin yang. Like people that are less fortunate are more willing to will give before a person that's got money will give.
I'm going to be blunt, and this is going to piss some people off. Okay, Venezuela is a founding member of OPEC. Where is the relief for the common people? No, where are the relief for the common people of Venezuela from the other members of OPEC? Where is the aid from Saudi Arabia?
I didn't know they were a founding member of OPEC. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia does aid?
Yeah.
Yeah, they originally had, what was it, 5,000 or 5 million air-conditioned tents for, quote, migrants that never came or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Wait, for the pilgrims to Mecca?
Something.
I'm going to put it this way. The common Venezuelan, I have a lot of respect for. And for me, I mean, I am a harsh libertarian. And I'm going to say I'm a harsh master. But these people, we're talking about skilled people getting fucked over. And that ain't right.
Oh, it's an absolute atrocity.
And Pox Toxic, he knows what I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm. He also says in the chat that he says, all right, back to work. Welcome back again, Nano.
Yeah. I mean, okay, for me to stand here as a humanitarian is completely out of character for me.
And yeah, I've never known of you very humanitarian at all.
But I hate bullies. And the Venezuelan government
is a big fucking...
Yeah, because like basically they're like bullying the fuck out of their people, and they're like, oh yeah, you won't.
And they're suppressing a free election.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? We were I was there doing my job, and I'm not going to go into any more details while we're live, but I'll be blunt. And I'm not going to go when we're off live anyway. But I mean, this pisses me off as a human being, as a Catholic, as a fucking somebody that actually not only contributes to charity above and beyond my tithe, but like sponsors like Veterans Help Groups and other things. And halfway houses. I am very fortunate to be financially blessed. And I give it on to my own community. And what that fucking puta in charge of does is it sickens me. It sickens me.
Nano, Say puta again. That was funny.
Puta!
Puta.
Puta!
Beso me culo, puta.
No. As a fucking leader, your responsibility to your people.
Right.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
If you can't take care of your people, then you're not needed as a leader.
Right.
And
Because
yeah, I'm getting a
people are
little
the
preachy,
forefront.
and I apologize. I really do, but I am getting preachy, and I apologize.
No, like don't apologize. You're
No,
passionate.
it's perfectly all right, man. I mean,
There's nothing wrong with
given
being
that
passionate.
you were at ground zero of a third world soft genocide, no one's gonna chew you out for getting preachy on it. I mean, if these guys are a founding member of OPEC and they can at least get some decent fucking meals and aid to their citizens while they, negotiate a trade deal so they can get decent oil so they can actually provide.
There's no one in Venezuela, if the government operated under its own founding principle, that's have a car over 2 years old, that shouldn't have a scholarship paid for to a top U.S. university. That is how much money the government is absconding. The Democrats want to talk about Trump. Trump isn't taking money. You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to make it be spent responsibly.
Yeah.
You want to see what the Democrats want? Look at fucking Venezuela.
Yeah. That's what I keep saying. That these people, they keep citing it too. They keep citing that shit up here. Like by me. They keep talking about Venezuela like it's a fucking success story.
Guys, I'll be right back.
All right.
Please, Scooby, you know what? I'm going to make a trip up to New York in the fall. We're going to hang out, and I'm going to fucking educate some people.
Oh, I gotta see this. That's a great idea. If I could pass the suggestion, let's say there were a legal way to show examples of the starvation and terrible conditions of the people that are living in Venezuela.
I have footage that I will never show on YouTube, but I do have footage that is currently being uploaded to Live Leaks.
Bro, I could actually get you a speaking gig up over at like Nassau Community, at Hofstra, and those sorts of things. You could do some TED Talk shit if you want. Seriously, we'll get you the headset and like the 3-button shirt, and you can sit there and with the fucking thumb clicky thing and point at the screen and show people the footage and walk them through it. I'm not even saying it trying to be like a snide asshole. I'm being sincere.
No, I know this.
Yeah, give like an actual presentation. I can help you whip the thing up.
Dude, I can bring I could bring Venezuelan nationals up here, kids that are starving. So I don't want to hear how great Venezuela is, because you know what? Please put me in a room with my friends from down there, with Cortez or whatever her name is. I would destroy her.
You read my mind. I was going to say, I'll try to see if I can get you a thing with Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know what? Being the hottest member of Congress, or the one most likely everybody wants to watch in a porno, is not an accomplishment.
Yeah, I wouldn't like getting my dick to her if I was at least 2 beers in.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it this way. I have a hot wife, and those of you that know my wife would agree. You know what? That girl is brain dead. And I'm sorry, I've seen the victims of communism.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. They keep saying about how hot this broad is. Every time I see it, they're showing a picture of her like this.
You know what I see? I see a girl, first of all, her teeth are too damn big for her body.
Thank you.
Second of all, I've been to the bar she's worked at, and she serves a shitty drink. You know what? It was before I knew you, Scoob.
Cortez.
Because I would rather hang out with you in a sawdust fucking covered bar in fucking Long Island or Staten Island or, any working class bar actually has sawdust and teeth on the floor and fishermen and some real Sicilians than deal with her.
You
Because
want
first of all-
sawdust on the floor, and you want like teeth embedded in the wall in the bar and shit. I don't think the Gull is still open. That was probably the worst dive that I could think of. It was right on the wharf.
Yeah, but you know what kind of bar I'm talking about. Real New York bar. Old school New York
Yeah,
bar.
you're talking about an old times bar.
Yeah.
With good
Yeah.
clams, good fish,
Mm-hmm.
caught out of the Hudson. Or no, they went out to sea because fuck anything in the Hudson. But you know, good working class bar.
Yeah, if you went to any of the bars on the Nautical Mile when I was a kid, that's exactly what you're talking about. Most of the bars up in Freeport.
If I showed up in New York, and Witch showed up in New York, Dark Witch, you know, you wouldn't take us anywhere else but working class bars, because you're a working class fucking guy.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you were both single, I'd take you over to 4 in Huntington. That way you could snag some pig like that. But
I'm married.
seriously.
I'm married. I have a daughter.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You're both spoken for. Same with me. So we go to a decent bar. But if the three of us were single, I wouldn't take us to a working class place. No. I'd go somewhere where they actually, like, everyone has money. You go in, and when you start talking to them, and they start talking to you, well, what do you do? I work construction. Oh, really? Do you see? Because that's not what they're going to run into in there. They're going to run into the stockbrokers. They're going to run into the bankers. They're going to run into the lawyers, the CPAs. Not anyone in there with testicles, though.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I make as much money as a stockbroker, but
Right.
I actually bruise my knuckles up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and these women respect that. You go into one of these places where they're all sitting around on these fucking these Chase Barker lounges, and they're drinking out of these crystal glasses and shit. You know how easy it is to fucking scoop up those broads? Forget about it. But
Nice.
yeah, since none of us are single, I wouldn't bother going to that place, because you go someplace like that to catch a blowjob and hopefully not catch VD. That's the only reason you go.
I am very happily married.
No, same here. That's why I wouldn't even bother going to the place. The drinks are overpriced and the food blows skunk.
Yeah. Take me to somewhere on Staten Island, or
I am not going to Staten Island. You can smell the Aquanet and Dep hair gel from the highway. Forget it.
Okay, take me somewhere I can get decent oysters and decent seafood, and we'll call it a day.
All right, I'll take the 2 years. I'll make a deal with you. I'll go with you to one of these seafood places. I grew up around seafood. I can't fucking stand it. There's a place by me. They actually specialize in Cajun and Creole barbecue.
Ooh, no. You know what?
That
I'm gonna
sounds
tell you.
interesting.
I'm gonna be blunt. Take me to a place I can get decent Puerto Rican food.
Oh, easily. There's actually a place down by me. It's a couple blocks over from the Amityville Horror House. It's off of Bayview Avenue, I believe. It's called Giacomo Jack's. Now, what it is, this guy, he was originally from, I don't think he was from Corleone, Sicily. I think he might have been from either Ragusa or Syracuse. But he was originally from Sicily. And they went from Sicily to New Orleans. And from New Orleans, they came to New York. So his cuisine is New Orleans style Sicilian cuisine. And you go in there, and the first thing you see is this gigantic sculpture hanging from the ceiling. It's got to be about at least 8 foot across from claw to claw. That's at the elbows. The claws aren't extended. The claws are like this. It's a giant statue of a blue claw crab. They specialize in Sicilian seafood with Cajun and Creole seasoning.
Man, just give me a pizza and I'm happy.
Well, no. I'm gonna be blunt. You know me. I'm I'm a foodie.
I know. That's why I told you about this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've run into down in Caracas, I ran into a couple of Venice guys from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And they were very, very cocky, and they thought they could fucking fight everybody. So we were dragging them out to a fucking helo to get them back to the U.S. Embassy. And they're like, "Oh wait, you Southern boys actually know what the fuck you're talking about." I'm like, "Dude, I'm a professional. You're from the Bronx. You hung drywall for 30 years. I expect you to be able to find the best pizza. When it comes to a gunfight, you guys are amateurs. I'm the best in the business."
Yeah, we're good with pistols at close quarters.
Well, the guy, he's a Puerto Rican from fucking the Bronx. And I love the guy. The guy was great. You know. But he's a guy in his mid-50s, and he's running his mouth like he's 20 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for longer than you have, and please let me get you to safety. You're not Robert De Niro.
It just comes with the territory. People around here are loudmouths. You know?
But at the end of the day, he was like, "Yeah, you are a professional. Get me the fuck out of here."
It's like, please, shut up.
I found a Scooby soundboard.
Oh, I love you, Tara.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. No. Scooby is the quintessential New Yorker. Every New Yorker I have met, and this is that isn't from fucking Manhattan, because fuck Manhattan and their blue hair piece shit. The guy I was down there with, he was a retiree motorcycle mechanic from the Bronx, Puerto Rican, by the way.
Ooh.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, the guy's tatted up, and we're going there, getting him to the U.S. Embassy to get him the fuck out. Okay. And he's like trying to be all ornery with me. I'm like, dude, I do this for a living. You fix motorcycles for a living. I understand you're from New York. One of my best friends is from New York. Now shut the fuck up and let me save your life.
Knowing me, I probably would have been an asshole and just knocked him out and carried him.
You said he's 51 and he's from the Bronx and he's Puerto Rican. When we're off air, I'm going to ask you his name. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I know actually a guy a mechanic who was talking about going down there. It might have been him. I've been thinking about it. That's why
Yeah.
I probably know this fucking guy.
By the way, me and him had a long conversation about like your area of New York. And I was like, yeah, my friend's really glad Peter King. He's like, I hate Trump, but god damn it, I don't want that fucking bitch. He's like, I'm glad Peter King's my representative.
I gotta ask something. Was this guy really big?
No, he was really skinny.
Mm-hmm.
And he was Puerto Rican, and he was down there as a motorcycle mechanic, but he had broken almost every bone in his body.
All right, that sounds like somebody else then, because the one guy I was going to ask you if it sounded like his throat had been ripped out, because it sounded like somebody I know he's actually Puerto Rican and Sicilian, and he talks like this.
Almost like that, but his throat hadn't been left out because he was a Marine.
Yeah.
And he got in a fucking accident, and he actually was wearing this collar around his neck to stimulate bone growth.
Damn.
Because they had to replace 2 vertebrae in his neck. He's a great guy. I will remember John forever. He was a Puerto Rican, great guy. And when I told him my wife is Mexican, and we were all, and Howard had converted to Catholicism, he was like, "Oh yeah, you're serious about having a Mexican wife?" I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of converted to the Roman Catholicism for it, so yeah, The guy was great, but he was like, he would call people out because there was a lot of people that were like, "I'm from New York. where's and the Brooklyn Bridge isn't in Brooklyn, is it? I'm like, I want to hit people now because he was from working class New York. I wouldn't actually be surprised if you didn't know who he was, Scooby.
He sounds like somebody I know. And yeah, if his name's John, I probably, it sounds like the guy I know. He's a crazy. If I'm thinking of the same guy, he's a crazy son of a bitch. I'll talk to you afterwards, and I'll ask you to pass on a few names to him if he knows them. I definitely know him then.
All right, Nano, here's the Scooby soundboard.
Try and get up every morning, day after day, and work for a living. Let's see him try that. Then we'll choose the real tough guy. The working man's the tough guy. I don't want to talk about my mother.
No. I have a lot of respect for guys from New York. I'm gonna be honest. They're not country smart, and Scooby will fucking testify to this. But they're overall they're very smart. Very street smart.
Oh yeah, you gotta be.
And they're very working class.
Cut your fucking balls off. I'll shove them up your fucking ass. I'll fucking bury you. I'll put fucking ice picks in your eyes. I'll chuck your fucking eyeballs. I'll send them to your fucking family so they can eat it for dessert.
No. And when people tell me
Scooby.
there's no support for Trump in fucking New York, I'm like, no, You know where the sports come? Support comes from people they ignore.
Yeah.
People like Scooby, people like John, people like all my friends that work in New York that own businesses or foremen. Or actually work. Because Trump is a centrist. He's pro-union, but he's pro-America.
Yeah.
That's why he's got the tower over in Chicago and in Union run, Union owned, man.
Well, no, I'm going to be honest. The union is a necessary evil.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I've said that for years. You know, we're a Teamster family. I've said this on the air. I say it proudly, you know, because my father was a Teamster, but he had the ear of the union proper. He had the ear of the council, so they listened to him. And he would tell them all the time, look, we got to cut costs here. You're giving out too much in payments. Yeah, these pensions are nice, but where's the money coming from?
Exactly.
You know, he was one of the first people that was talking to him about internalized economic reform. Because, you know, he said, look, we're doing this the dance with taxes. The union and the government are doing the dance with the taxes. They're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. It's got to come from somewhere, and they keep, you know, they're bleeding.
Ultimately, it's gonna fuck over somebody's retirement.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Someone's gonna get fucked, and
because the recruitment efforts are down. And no, I fully support, and I'm anti-union. You know that. But I fully support trade unions that actually do something.
Yeah.
Like provide standards for all construction to be judged. I have no problem with that.
That's one of the things that's good about the unions that I like. Like,
but okay, the food workers union? Fuck you. Everybody knows how to grill a hamburger.
Yeah.
You don't deserve. No, you do not deserve the same price as an apprentice electrician.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, the whole $15 an hour to flip burgers, I wasn't on board with that.
No, I'm not on board with that because I know people that are paramedics get paid $12.
Yeah, and that's bullshit. If you're a paramedic, you should be at least paid $18 fucking dollars.
No, they're paid. No, let me finish that. They're paid $12, but they have a fucking dispensation for rent. They're really making about $30 an hour.
Yeah, so they get a salary plus perk package.
Yeah, but here's the thing: nobody that flips a burger is worth that.
No,
of course not.
It's that job is specifically it's for two people. That job is for young kids, and it's for retirees who want to get the fuck away from their wife.
Mhm.
That's what
And
that's
can't
for.
can't get a job at Walmart as a greeter.
Yeah.
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 Or don't want to be a greeter. They actually want to do something. And flipping burgers is just fine for them. It reminds them of when they were a teenager.
Yeah.
Or it's guys like I know that want to like cut my grass.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, jobs like that, they're good for people who are just starting off or for people who just need something to do.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it beats doing nothing. And look, I get the whole thing because I used to be in working at a dollar store thinking, why is our corporation such shit and da. But going full blown commie doesn't fix anything.
No. You know what? Ultimately, it hurts.
Oh, absolutely.
Some people, believe it or not, they get a job like that too because it actually helps them in their regular profession. Like Einstein, he got a job as a patent clerk because it was the best way for him to clear his mind, was doing all that mundane shit. And Andy Kaufman, the actor, he actually he got a job working as a waiter because it helped him unwind. Using a different part of his brain. Yeah. There's a lot of that too. But I'm just saying, for me personally, like my experience when I've worked at these fast food places, it's usually young kids or, fucking fossils. And
Guys, Scooby, I'm gonna dip out, okay?
All right.
Good night. Please feel better.
Feel better soon.
You have a good one, buddy.
All right, thank you guys.
Love you,
have
girl.
a good night. Love you too.
Good night.
It's good to have you back, Nana.
Well, thank you. I think I came back with a very humanitarian view and a very much hatred for. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm going to be blunt, and
an emboldened hatred.
It makes you open your eyes up, like to the fuckery that's going on around.
No. It's not my own government, and this is the thing. I am a merciless son of a bitch. My job is a close air support specialist.
I hate to
You know
dip
what?
out. I have a call coming through.
Thank you,
I
Gwen.
need to take it. All right, bye, guys.
Later.
And I'm going to be blunt. And Burnside knows how blunt I am.
Mhm.
Sarah knows how blunt I am. American Kelp knows how blunt I am. Scooby knows how blunt I am. Dark Witch, you really don't know how blunt I am. But I'm going to be very, very blunt. I first of all, I am a 1%er, and I'm not going to hide that fact. Okay? Scooby has seen some of my toys. So is Burnside. And we're talking $1 million fighter jets. That's my fucking guilty pleasure in life. But you know what? When I feel so bad that I actually spend my own money to buy MREs, and I'm talking about $750,000 because I actually care about these kids.
Damn, that's a lot of money for you to blow just on food. Holy shit.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, fuck. I was doing relief flights on my own dime.
Damn, dude.
No, I hate that government in Venezuela. I believe in the free republic. I really do.
Nano, you're going to learn very quickly about me. I am extremely cynical and extremely blunt. I have an extreme lack of a filter.
Oh, no, I do too. And this, for me to say that, I'm going to spend $1 million of my own money to feed people, that shocked everybody in this chat room.
Yeah, as I've never known you to do that before.
Nothing shocks me anymore.
No,
Yeah,
I actually
equipment that's been like somewhat as expensive as that, if not triple. But like just a bunch of like people in like a village or something, you just decide, all right, I need to do it needs to be done. You just dump that much food on them. I've never known you to do that before.
No, I'm running a relief project down there right now. I didn't do that all at once, but over the next year and a half to make sure the fucking democracy and our republic works, I'm going to feed those people.
You're a good man.
I'm going to be semi-blunt. I am not Andrew Carnegie, but I would like to be.
Who's Andrew Carnegie?
Oh my god, the guy invented steel.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I need to hit you with a history book, god damn it.
Yeah. By the way, he
I'm
was
sorry,
one
but
of
they
the
never talked about who invented steel in history class.
Not who invented it. He was the steel
let
baron.
me be blunt on his charitable contributions. If you go to a library, he probably paid for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Carnegie Hall.
Yeah, no. I am not financially able to form the network that he did. But in Venezuela, I will spend money and I will lose money to form a library network. Because I want to help those people. There's no reason for them to be poor.
Yeah.
You see, it's people like you that do shit like that that deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Not fucking Obama for instilling fucking American communism.
You know what? I don't. I'm just doing what has to be done. And I'm so sick of people telling people they need to deserve shit. You know what? People do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And they don't want recognition.
Yeah,
and
like Obama winning the Nobel Peace Prize, I can no longer take that thing seriously anymore.
No. When you want to strip it away from a nun that absconded 89 fucking families from the Nazis and extermination, you want to take that from her? No, you don't deserve that shit.
I heard she lost it. She never got it. She lost it to a guy who did a slideshow about global warming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah. No, that's why I hate it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, I have seen
a goddamn PowerPoint on global warming.
No. Here's the thing. I have seen the evils of Nazism. And when people call me a Nazi because I have a Make American Great Again hat, pisses me off.
Mm.
You know what? I am married to a Hispanic woman. I have a multiracial daughter.
Yeah.
You know what? I am better than your goddamn garbage fucking racist ideology. And I'm going to be blunt about it. Fucking Hitler lost. My grandfather fought not only in the Battle of Atlantic when he sunk a U-boat in his Mariner, but his squadron also was transferred to the Pacific where he sunk a fucking Japanese submarine, a destroyer, 4 merchantmen, and rescued 39 downed pilots. You know what? Fuck you. You goddamn garbage ideology. You know what? I'm better than you. Everybody that believes in equality is better than you. If you believe in white supremacy, I will fucking kick a boot down your fucking throat. Period. The end.
Damn.
I come from the military. You know what we believe in? Green or not green. Service member or not service member. You know what? I'm so sick of God. You know what? And you want to compare me to Hitler because I believe in my country? No, fuck you. I'm sick of that shit. You're garbage.
The minute that I would believe you are a Nazi is if you were waving a fucking Nazi flag around and had a freaking swastika tag fucking tattooed on your ass.
Yeah.
No, you know what? As a professional World War II German reenactor, I do have a Nazi flag. I do have a Nazi half track. But you know what?
You got one of those half trucks?
That's so cool.
Wait, you have your own half track.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
But you know what?
Dude, you have got to send me pictures.
But this is why I added a swastika tattooed on your ass.
Thank you. Because you know what? I proudly represent the losing side.
Yes. This is why I added the swastika tattoo to that statement.
Because you figured
I hate being, because you know what, my wife's Mexican, and I'm very proud that my daughter is bilingual.
Cool.
You know what? I just spent $295 on Rosetta Stone Spanish, Latin America.
Nice.
Because you know what? I want to be able to speak Spanish. I want to. You know what? I'm so sick of the fact that people think I'm a conservative, so I hate Mexicans. I'm married to a fucking Mexican.
Yeah,
that fucking racist.
The damn talking points these assholes have are absolutely stupid. You know, because you don't fit into my nice little box of stupid bullshit. You must be literally fucking
know about your life.
No. I'm highly educated. I have a master's degree from UNT in military history.
Nice.
And I am angry that people want to call me a racist piece of shit. I'm sorry.
I heard it the other day too, bro. It's these people are just assholes. They say it to me. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're out of their goddamn mind.
Yeah, really quick, if I can interrupt, I gotta call tonight, guys. I gotta get up in like 5 hours. Nano, I'm glad you're home. You got no idea, bro. I was worried sick.
Well, hey, brother. If we go not live, I was planning on doing a face reveal.
All right, I'll wait for you.
But no, I'm actually pissed off because you know what? I am a very centrist viewpoint. I'm very socially liberal. I want gay people to get married. I have divorce attorneys that are friends. And God forbid I don't want them not to be able to pay their rent. I am so sick of the fact that people want to fucking paint. If you believe that we have a national sovereignty, you're a racist. Fuck you. You're a fucking uneducated piece of shit. And yes, I have more degrees than you, so shut the fuck up. Please, thank you.
Yeah, I have more useful degrees than them.
Yeah, they got degrees for underwater basket weaving. Well, Nano here is one for quantum computing, one for professionally liberating a country and its resources, one for how many fucking languages and mechanic degrees do you have, man?
Not that many. I speak 4 languages. I'm about to order Rosetta Stone Spanish, but that's because Spanish is a very useful language for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, given your profession, it'd always be a good thing, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but no, dude, I'm an ex-Green Beret. I'm an asshole, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm an asshole. I am a total asshole.
That's why I really like you, because I'm a complete asshole myself.
But I'm a very libertarian asshole, and I'm a very small government asshole. And when it comes to politics, please, I don't care. Smoke your fucking pot. I believe in that. I think pot laws are stupid, but I believe that we need to fucking get rid of the meth dealers. You know?
Agreed.
You know? Yeah. I will draw a line in the sand. By the way, I might in 2020 be running for Denton County Sheriff on a libertarian ticket.
Oh,
I will vote for you. I will literally vote for you.
Hey, if you need help making banners and shit, let me know.
I will literally fucking vote for you, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just let me know if you're running or not. I will vote for you.
Well, I can pass the fridge. I'll be right back. And I might actually run because the guy that's a conservative doesn't give a shit. And that's kind of pissing me off.
Yeah, seriously, I will vote for you.
And by the way, I command the veterans vote, just to let you know.
By the way,
that is awesome.
I may have to talk you into seeing some of those jet aircraft you own, because I'm a aircraft freak. It's one of my weaknesses.
No. Whenever Tara pushes the button, there might be a face reveal.
What kind of jets do you have anyway?
He's got the best.
I have a MiG-29 and 2 MiG-21s, a Hind Mi-35. Can we please kill the live button now? Tara, kill the button. We're done. Blake.
Sweetheart, you there? Oh, crap. She might be AFK. I don't know if I can log in on her end and do it.
So you said you had a MiG-29 and 221?
I have a MiG-29.
Pull your headphones out. Pull your headphones out real quick.
Who, me?
All of you. I'm gonna see if I can get Tara's attention.
All right.
Okay, I'm pulling it out now. I need
Tara! Okay, I guess she's not coming.
God damn it.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
There, let me go ahead and give her a phone call real quick.
I jacked my mic sensitivity all the way up and yelled, hoping she would hear it.
Yeah. No, I'm glad I'm back in town. Yeah, and I'm not the big humanitarian, so when I go on the cause for
To all those listening, I do apologize for yelling into the mic.
I think you're going to explain what I was hearing. Oh, it's Joker.
Well, we can. Her mic is transmitting.
yeah, she's dealing with other shit.
Yeah.
We're getting it dealt with. I just want to kill it before I pull my camera online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's still walking the dog. She was telling me before she was walking Cody.
So we'll give it like 5-10 minutes. We can kill it all. No, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but dude, me pulling out the humanitarian card, you know, shit's fucked up.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. When you started talking about this, I was like, wow, he must have seen some shit.
I mean,
it touches the heartstrings, you know, seeing shit like that, man. I mean, no one wants to see that. Those poor kids, those poor women and children starving, you know, the disease. Not even more than anything else, just the lack of hope.
No, you know what really pisses me off? That the government produces so much money in that country that they don't have an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. But I mean, it's one thing to see it on TV, but if you're actually there, it actually pulls your heartstrings.
Yeah.
You know what? Nobody'd like war if there was smell-o-vision attached.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we lost Nano.
Oh no!
Oh,
there
he is.
I'm sorry.
Here goes Fulcrum and fish beds.
No, honestly, if I tell you it pisses me off.
Hello?
Okay, so apparently it's time to kill the stream. So
yeah.
Baby brother, do you have anything to show?
Hold on. Say what now?
Baby brother, chunky.
I have a whole lot of jack shite to show.
God damn it! Start making things, you lazy bastard.
Like what?
All right, mechanic, anything to show?
Nothing tonight. Screw you too, Tara.
Puddin'.
Yeah, still working on. Yeah, I'm still working on Chronicle 7, and we do got a couple things underway. It looks like the whole backline thing's actually kicking off pretty great, so we're gonna finish working on 7. We might change up the script a little bit because Bobby was taking a look at it, so give that about 3 weeks max because I've got it just about done now, but might do some retweaking. So that's why I'm asking for like one more week's worth of patience. But within 2 weeks, that sucker should be done and up on YouTube. And when I get around to it, I'll get Chronicles 6 up on BitChute. But you know, kind of a pain in the ass. And
hey, good job, brother.
All right,
Thank
Nana,
you.
anything to show?
Well, actually, I do for once. Although it's in the planning stage. I'm planning on putting together a barbecue cookbook. It's going to be called Smoke with Elegance if we ever get everything done. This is not only going to be barbecue recipes, it's going to be all the sides for the single guy to land a girl.
Sounds delicious.
So there's going to be a lot of work and a lot of hopefully some YouTube specials so you can see me cooking.
Cool.
All right, Scooby.
You guys know the deal. I'm Scooby331. You can find me here on YouTube. I am on Minds.com, Gab AI, Patreon, and PayPal. I am still really desperately trying to get some crowdfunding together to get some equipment. Got this GoPro here. I'm going to be going this week coming to Flushing, Queens for the Chinese New Year celebration. So I'm going to be streaming that live. I believe it's February 5th is when they're celebrating it. So I'm going to be there then. And I do have an Instagram. I haven't used it yet. People follow me on there. So yeah, as soon as I get this video up, I'm going to try to upload it on Instagram. So watch for that. And that's what I got in the works right now.
And someone's taking a piss, apparently.
I think that would be Nano Reaper.
Gotta love microphones that are wireless. Sometimes they catch things.
And
There we go.
Harrison, your favorite cyber bitch. You can find me on pretty much any social media except for Facebook. It's Ambrosia Locke with an E. Bernstein's always in the doghouse because he never did work on my Eagle video. So yeah, he's fucked that way.
And I fell asleep a few nights ago watching Once Upon a Dead.
Yeah, so he's in the shit house for that one. When I get up to Illinois, where I'm going to be filming where the quote unquote biker gangs hang out.
Ooh.
So stay tuned. I'm still trying to figure out how to use fucking Shotcut when, I'm actually home. I promised my best friend I'd be working on her wedding dress, which I will be filming doing that. And it'll eventually be put out when I learn how to use Shotcut. So have a good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night, fuckers.
Yeah, I'm sorry I pissed.